Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my warm reviews. I have Chamsky back here hanging out, chewing, of course, like he likes to do. He gets so excited when I come in here to film a video. He comes running like we're going on a walk or something. Okay, so today I want to kind of talk for just a minute. I have a water next to me here just in case I go long. If you've noticed, I have not posted a lot of hauls. That is because I am on a pretty strict low buy, almost no buy at this point. I want to do, I know I've talked about this in a few videos. I still want to do my video where I talk about my goals for the year. I have a lot to say, I feel like, in that video, but I kind of want to form my thoughts and kind of take notes and write down exactly what I want to say. And then also in conjunction with that, I'm going to be doing like my favorite vendors as well, because it kind of helps me with the no buy. It's like, okay, but here's my favorite vendors as well, but I'm not going to be buying from my favorite vendors. But when I do go back to buying wax, this is who I'll buy from, kind of thing. In my last video, I wanted to touch on that really quick. I know I went, like I talked a lot about teddy bees and I was trying to explain, and I feel like I kind of got lost in that video. But what I was trying to just say in that video is that I'm trying to work my teddy bees to make it work, that I'm not just throwing it in and giving up on it after 1 scent. Like, I'm actually trying to make it work. So that's why I was kind of talking about the different warmers and the different areas I was warming teddy bees in. So I wanted to touch on that because I feel like I got lost a little bit in that video, and I didn't want people to get like, why is she going on and on about teddy bees? Well, because I was trying to make it work for me. Talk a little bit more about it because I thought my warmers were going off, but it turns out that my warmers are fine. So I'll talk about that a little bit more, but let's get into this. I have a candle in front of me. I just picked this up from Walmart. It's grapefruit and yuzu. I don't buy candles. I probably have about 4 or 5 candles in my stash right now, and I don't even really like light candles unless I want like ambiance for maybe like once every 6 months. I'll turn on a candle, or not turn it on, I'll burn a candle. That's it. Oh, also really quick, I am in all areas of my life trying to spend less on just things in general. Like I buy a lot of Lush, like when they do their limited edition releases, or if I run out of a shower gel and I happen to really like it, I'll buy a second one or a new one. Not a second one, not one as like a backup, but a new one to replace the one I had just finished. I'm kind of at the point where I think overall I'm going to slow down on my Lush purchasing, and yeah, just try to slow down on everything in general. I mean, the world is kind of chaotic right now, and like we don't really know what's going to happen. So I want to save money instead of just spending it not recklessly, but I feel like I've kind of, you know, wax is not a necessity, it's a luxury. So I really want to like hone in on what I'm buying. All right, all that being said, so overall, in general, I'm trying to spend less in all areas of my life, and that includes wax. So you won't be seeing a lot of hauls on this channel. I really want to focus on the warm reviews and working through my collection and just kind of talking about my feelings as I get through things, because as I work through things, I'm like, did I really like this? Does it constitute me repurchasing from this vendor? I don't know. The first thing I got through is good old cotton balls. I got through quite a few. I really like the Walmart jumbo cotton balls. I usually buy the 200 count. I think they're like, I want to say they're like $2, and then like the 100 count are like $1. And then we were at the BX, which BX Exchange is the military, like, it's kind of like it's an everything store. They have a lot of everything in there, but we just happened to be there. I needed cotton balls, so I grabbed those. I don't know, I got through a lot of cotton balls actually this past warming period. Maybe we'll just move that out. Okay, I did finish one Bath & Body Works soap. I really loved this soap. Sweetheart Cherry, this is from their Valentine's line. I thought this was so, like, this was, like, every time I wash my hands when I use this, I was like, I love this scent. Wild Cherry, Crushed Pistachio, and Whipped Vanilla. This was just such a good scent. Just pretty, delicate, feminine. It doesn't come off as bakery to me. It comes off more as like a body care. Really lovely. I love the packaging on this too. I had this in my kitchen sink and it was just really fun to wash my hands with. I wash my hands quite a bit, so I feel like I get through soap pretty fast. Okay, let's start with the bathing garden. You guys, this piece of wax, it was a, I don't know, it was kind of shaped in a, was it sextagon or sexta? It had 6 sides, I think, if I'm thinking correctly. Anyways, it had this really pretty bee embossed on it. I believe the honey toffee scent is from Lush Honey I Wash the Kids. I think that's what it's based off of. She has it described as delicious baked blend of honey and soft toffee inspired by Honey I Wash the Kids by Lush. So this was from 2019. I had to go back through my emails to see when I bought this because I was like, this has to be old. Bags like this for me sometimes don't hold scent in. I smelled this and I thought, oh, this isn't going to do anything at all. I put it in my bedroom warmers. I walked in and I'm like, what is that smell? It smells so freaking pretty in here. I forgot that I'd put this in because I didn't think it was going to perform, from 2019, and it smelled beautiful. It wasn't strong, but I wouldn't want a scent like this to be very strong. That one was just so pretty. It was a soft honey, not a floral honey. The toffee gave it kind of more of like a bakery note, but it was just like a pretty scent. I wouldn't mind having that one again. I would repurchase that one for sure to warm in the bedroom. It was just really lovely. In fact, I should look and see if I have some of this when I'm done with this video. Clowning Around. Okay, this scent is no joke, and there's like a little bit of a story behind this one. So Clowning Around is salty and sweet popcorn 7-layer cake with blue cotton candy and toffee dipped apples. This was a triple layer tart. You have to be prepared for a really strong bakery. Oh, there's a little embed in there. The little flower is not cute. You have to be ready for this scent. It is intense. You have to want bakery. You have to want heavy bakery. This is such a good scent. It's kind of got like a bready. Does it say it has? Oh yeah, 7-layer cake. So kind of like a cakey, bready note to it. You get the salty and sweet popcorn. You smell the apples. I don't know if I get blue cotton candy, but this one, okay, so I put this one in my open concept because I'm like, you know what? Since I've been screwing around with my open concept, let me just put this one in. I put this one in all of my hot plate warmers. 2, 2, and 2. I had to turn everything off right away. Like within 10 minutes, I was like, oh crap, this is way too strong. So that led me to thinking in my head, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to test my warmers with this scent because it's throwing so well. So what I did is I turned on my first warmer. I have 3 hot plates in there. I have a 24 watt, 24 watt, and then a 20 watt. I turned on my 24 watt warmer first, just one, and this scent was still throwing amazing, like strong. So I let that go for a little while and I was like, okay, this warmer's fine. Went to my second warmer, 24 watt on the other side of like the TV stand. Turned it on. Again, strong throw, no problems with that warmer. Turned on my 20 watt, no problem. So all of my warmers are working and throwing wax. So that led me to think back to my teddy bees last week, which is why I mentioned it at the beginning of this video, is that I thought something was wrong with my warmers. So there's nothing wrong with my warmers. If you guys have any ideas as far as teddy bees, like if you warm her stuff in lower wattage warmers, I know people have said tea lights. I don't love tea lights. I've never really had great luck with tea lights. But if you think that like a Scentsy warmer would be better, I know, I think a few of you had said that bulb warmers do well for you. I don't think I have any bulb warmers like that aren't Scentsy. I just don't think I own any. But anyways, okay, so all my warmers are fine. None of my warmers, everything I warmed, like everything else that I warmed this week did beautifully. So all that to say is that I think I'm going to be destashing some of my teddy bees. I'm still gonna keep trying, but I'm not gonna let her stuff just sit and I don't know. I'm just not going to let it sit. I'm going to try to sell it off before, you know, in case I just keep warming it and I keep having troubles. I'm not going to, I don't know. I just don't want to hold on to it if it's not going to work for me. And maybe, like some people have said, maybe it's just not for me. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Like, I've got a, try to clean off my desk before I do videos. Okay, let's talk about Super Tarts really quick. I just did 2 from her this week when I was having trouble with, when I was thinking my warmers weren't working. I was like, let me try some of this, because Super Tarts always does well for me. This is C'est La Vie. This is her pink sugar and Jaws blend. What was this called? Ellen? Back in the old days. Now it's C'est La Vie. This is such a pretty pink sugar with the Jaws scent. I love her Jaws so much. And the pink sugar in here, I'm not always the biggest pink sugar fan, but this one is so freaking pretty. I know I have more of this, I believe. I feel like I do, because I always get her Jaws scents when I can. I'm not purchasing though from anyone at this time, so when I run out of C'est La Vie, I'll have to get some more at a later date, but currently I'm just trying to warm through what I have. So if you guys want to follow on that journey, that's where we're headed. We're on the bus, and if you want to get on, I'll save you a seat. Sugar cookie, this was just I wanted to try her sugar cookie on its own. Now, I made the mistake of putting this in my candle crock. I don't know, this candle crock, it's a piece of crap. I don't think it works well. It works sometimes, and then other times it doesn't. I don't think I need to find a better one. I got it off of Amazon. I just don't know like what the deal is with it. It just is not working great for me. I don't know if I need to use it in a smaller space or what. Her sugar cookie is really good. It reminds me of the one in Die Hard. I think she uses the same sugar cookie throughout her blends. I'm not sure, but that one is good, but I did not get a great performance in the candle crock, and I think it's the candle crock's fault. So let's see. All right, let's do some Rosegirls here. Rosegirls. Okay, I did Vibing. And Vibing is bamboo, sea salt, ocean, hemp, grass, green vetiver. Now I like this scent. However, I won't say who. Someone in the house said that this smelled like someone was cleaning their work bathroom. So I was like, wait, what? And then like all of a sudden my thoughts changed on it, because I thought it was really good. But as soon as that was said, I was like, oh yeah, I can kind of see how that would come off as like a bathroom cleaner. Not good. I think it's still pretty though, if you don't think of it like that. So this one to me is heaviest on the bamboo and green notes. Like it's very green. It's very sharp with that bamboo scent. Bamboo to me almost has like a lime citrus note to it. Very faint, but I feel like it's there. I feel like it's like an earthy green, musky punch is what I kind of thought in my head. It's like the bamboo is definitely like a punch you get when you warm this. You think, yeah, that's really strong on the bamboo, at least for me. Yeah, this is very green. I don't know, like I smell ocean here in the bag, but on warm I didn't really get that. I got mostly bamboo and like green, not in green grass kind of way. It does say grass, but not like fresh cut grass. It's more of like an aquatic grass. I did like this, but now that I have that scent description in my head, I don't know if I need that one again. It was pretty though. I did like it. This one was a big winner for the week. This one I would get again, not anytime soon, but if she offered it, like when I get low on Rosegirls, which you guys, I counted my Rosegirls bags. Does anyone want to take a guess how many Rosegirls bags this size I have? I did not count my little partials and I did not count my chunk muffins. So if anyone wants to take a stab at that, go for it. Harvest Moon is Twilight Woods, Bonfire Bliss, and Cherry Wood. Now I'm not very familiar with Twilight Woods from Bath & Body, and I think it's from Bath & Body. She doesn't say Bath & Body here though, so I wonder if it's something different. I will say the scent description of Twilight Woods is warmth and mystery of an enchanted forest. I don't know if I get that. Again, I don't have any reference on the Bath & Body Works Twilight Woods, but what I will say is when I put this on, I immediately thought of Super Tarts Leaves, like her, I think it's her house blend of leaves. It's in her Campfire Stories, Mr. Myers, Misery, which is called, what is it called now? I don't remember. But anyways, I got a lot of like that leaves, earthy scent that she has. To me, the Bonfire Bliss, again, I'm not familiar with what that is, but I'm guessing it's, you know, something like similar to Marshmallow Fireside. It was slightly smoky, but not. It was more giving this like an earthy smell. Cherry Wood was giving it like a woody note, but not, I didn't get like cherry. And I don't think Cherry Wood is necessarily supposed to smell like earthy cherry or anything. I didn't get any of that. Yeah, this one is just so earthy and different. Again, I smell leaves from Super Tarts in here. It smells very similar to that, but it's got like an added depth to it. It reminds me a lot of Campfire Stories is what I'm thinking. I need to compare them side by side. I did not do that, but I wonder how similar they smell on cold. But yeah, this one's very pretty. If you like earthy, if you like the leaf scents from Super Tarts, you should definitely try this one. This one was like one of my favorites for the week. I warmed through the entire bag, loved it. This is another one. I grabbed this when she didn't list this, like she was doing an RTS, Jenny was, and she didn't list this in her RTS, and I saw it in the drop down menu and I was like, wait, I don't remember seeing that, but I never grabbed it. I ended up grabbing it next time. This is Palo Cotton Candy Ice Cream Cake. This is Palo Santo Cotton Candy Frosting Vanilla Ice Cream Pie Crust. This, if you're diving into Palo Santo and you don't love Palo Santo, or you don't know if you do, this is a good entrance into it, because this was a creamy, such a good like mellow Palo Santo. I loved this. This was just a really mellow, creamy Palo Santo. You get the Palo Santo in there, so you do have to kind of like Palo Santo a bit to enjoy this. But the other notes in here just tone it way back and just make it kind of a cool, chill vibe. And I loved this one. So I warmed this last night actually. And it was just a nice, steady performer. Let's do, I think I got this from Kristen T or my friend Candy. I can't remember. I think one of you guys sent this to me in friend mail. This is Blackberry Suds, fresh laundry blended with sweet spun sugar, fresh blackberries, and fluffy marshmallows. Now VCS is closing again. Guys, I don't know. I really don't know. So I'm just not going to say anything. This was actually quite pretty. I warmed it in my daughter's room and it was just nice. I don't think it was like super strong. This is also from 2022, which VCS I don't really worry about going bad. I mean, I don't know what the expiration date on her wax is, but 2022 did fine. Yeah, this was just a really pretty, like, nice blackberry. It wasn't like that strong. It was a nice blackberry. She's got a nice blackberry, whatever she did with this. So I liked this. It does come off a little laundry, but not in a really bad way, just a soft laundry. And the fluffy marshmallows, that one was really nice. I liked it. I'll probably warm the rest in the bathroom. The star of the week, I mean, I had a lot of good scents this week, but the star of this week was Rainbow Melts. Now let me tell you why. Her stuff, when I was having all the trouble with Teddy Bees, I was like, let me go grab some Rainbow Melts, because I know her stuff performs in my open concept. The first one I put in is Pumpkin Frosted Animal Cookies. You guys, I love this scent. This scent is so good. Her animal cookies is really good. The pumpkin was divine. I loved the pumpkin so much in here. This one was so good, and it performed right away. As soon as I put her stuff in, it starts throwing like immediately. This one with the animal cookies, I can't. This was just a great bakery pumpkin. It wasn't like pumpkin guts or kind of like that inside of the pumpkin or canned pumpkin. It was just that good bakery pumpkin. Really, really good on that one. I finished a bag. This was like the third time I had warmed this. Really, really good. Another one that was really good that I really enjoyed that I wasn't sure about. I don't always like cinnamon rolls, but cinnamon rolls, yellow cake, cinnamon sugar, cream cheese frosting. This is Dasher's Delight. This was so good. The cinnamon roll in here is kind of like, to me, it kind of reminded me of like a toned down creamy cinnamon because of all the other stuff in it. So it kind of just toned down that cinnamon. I don't like very like strong cinnamon, not red hot cinnamon. It's definitely bakery cinnamon. Oh, this one was so good. Loved this. This one wasn't overpowering, but it's very present in the room. Like I could smell it and I was like, oh yeah, this is definitely warming really well. Very good performance. Loved this. I also, really quick too, I want to say I don't really talk about longevity. The only time I talk about longevity is if something dies out on me super fast. I'll tell you if something only lasts like a couple hours. But other than that, I don't count, like I don't time my wax performance. Either I take it out when I'm sick of it or I just let it go for like the day. Like I'll usually change my wax. I'll put something in the morning and then I'll change it for the evening. That's kind of how I do it. Or if the scent I don't like, or I feel like, I don't know, it depends. But I don't do time frames on my wax. Okay, this one you have to be careful with. This one is like one of the strongest scents besides that Clowning Around that I warmed this week. This one you have to be prepared for this one. This is Bonsai Rain and Cucumber Melon. My open concept, it did freaking amazing. Rainbow Melts is really like coming up, and I mean she's always kind of been in my top 5, I would say. After kind of thinking that my warmers weren't working and I put her stuff in, I was like, holy crap, amazing. So Bonsai, I was trying to figure out how to describe this. It's kind of, to me, what I can tell, I feel like it's got a little bit of citrus, maybe some woody notes, and well, wood like in the greenest sense of wood, and then maybe a hint of floral. I don't know that I got Rain or Cucumber Melon in here. I've never had Cucumber Melon on its own, but it does kind of have like a little bit of like this green, like I want to say fruity green, but that's not right. Maybe that's the cucumber. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. But this is like very strong. I feel like on the Bonsai. I feel like it's very green, earthy green, bright. It's kind of one of those punch you in the face type scents as well. The Bonsai and what was the other one? The Bamboo. I feel like those are kind of in the same like punch you in the face type scents. Like you have to be prepared for those like really green notes. I don't know that I got Rain in here. To me, this was just very green, very bright, very punch in the face. But I feel like you don't have to be like, Cucumber Melon to me never sounds great, but this one doesn't offend me or scare me or anything. So that one was another great one from Rainbow Melts. I loved this scent. Another winner from Rainbow Melts. This is Lavender Cream, Vanilla Wafers, and Strawberry Pound Cake. This is called Whisper. You guys, when I put this in, I was like, oh my gosh, why have I let this sit for so long? This was strong on the Strawberry Pound Cake and the Vanilla Wafers in the beginning. It wasn't all Strawberry Pound Cake though. I think the Lavender Cream definitely came in and gave it like a little bit of a different smell, but it was bakery forward to start. And then as it kind of died off a little bit, this was a little bit later after I had put this in, the lavender started to come out a little bit, and then it kind of changed the scent a bit. I liked it more in the first like 4 or 5 hours, and then towards the end it kind of turned lavender cream, which is okay. I don't mind her lavender cream, but it lost like that super strong bakery. I'm gonna warm it again and see if it does the same thing, but this one was so pretty. So good. I'm not purchasing right now, again, as I said, so I'm not like looking to purchase this anytime soon, but when I go back into purchasing, I would definitely look at that. All right, I think that is all my, oh no, I have, well, I'm not really going to talk about this because I feel like I already talked about this to death, but I think did I warm this Bakery and Lease again? I don't remember. My you can see my container is broken here. So I did have it in a bag, but I took it out since I was warming it. Yeah, the only thing I wanted to add on this, and I don't know if I said it in my original video, is this one is very bakery heavy, but kind of towards the end of warming it, or I don't know, maybe if you smell it again, it does kind of have some woody notes to it. I think it has, yeah, it has notes of sweet woods. You do get like a woody, earthy note to it. So I did want to add that it's not just all bakery. There is a little difference in it. But again, I did struggle with that one. I don't know, you guys, like, I think when I had initially talked about this one, the first time I warmed it, it was so freaking strong. And then the next couple times I warmed it in the same exact place and it was not as strong. So I'm gonna warm this last little piece in the bathroom probably today, and we'll see how it does. Just that little piece. And that warmer that I have in my bathroom is a tried and true warmer. There's no reason that something shouldn't throw in there. So we're gonna try it. Okay, so I do have Scentsy bars. So if you don't care about Scentsy, this is the end of the video for you. But if you want to stick around, I have some Scentsy bars here. Okay, so Scentsy woolly slippers. This was a cozy cloud of sugared lavender, marshmallow, and vanilla. Sorry, my handwriting is not good. So this one, I think someone in a group said they hated this smell, and I kind of have to, after warming it, I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a chance. Because I do like lavender, but there's something weird in this. Now, when I first started warming it, I thought to myself, I like lavender scents, but for me, there's a lot of vendor wax lavender out there that I like much, much more. That wasn't good grammar. Much, much more. That wasn't good grammar, but we're going to go with it. So woolly slippers will not be sticking around in my club. I feel like this is not one for me. Now, when the lavender kind of dies off a little bit, it does turn into this really nice marshmallow scent, but not enough for me to keep it. It was a good performer. I did 2 cubes in the bathroom in my Furry Friends 25-watt bulb warmer, and it did really nicely, but the lavender just wasn't my thing. And I think Ashley had even gone in there and she's like, what is going on in there? She's like, that smells awful. So I'm sorry if you like this bar. The marshmallow's good, but it's not, like, to me, I'd rather just warm a lavender marshmallow from a vendor that I feel like would be just as, well, better, I feel like, because that wasn't great for me. Okay, the next one I have is pink coconut, and pink coconut is sweet raspberry, pink clay, creamy coconut, and Tahitian vanilla. Now, when I smell this on cold, I think this is like a fruity floral to me. You do get the creamy coconut. I really like this one on warm. I don't know that I get like pink clay per se. Like, there's something different about this that makes me think that that's the pink clay, but I don't know quite how to describe it. This is like a really pretty fruity floral. It's not overly floral to me. I don't get raspberry. I don't feel like there's raspberry in here. I wouldn't smell this and think, oh, this is raspberry. To me, it's just like a slight fruit, mostly floral, but a light, pretty floral with a lot of coconut. I'm going to have to warm that one again and see how the coconut, because on cold, I do smell a lot of coconut, but I don't remember if on warm it was really coming out. It's just a really pretty scent. I remember just really enjoying that. I feel like this one went for quite a while too. I do this in my kitchen, Scentsy Warmers. I use a whole bar throughout my warmers. Vanilla Waves. This is my first time warming Vanilla Waves. This is sea salt, whipped vanilla, sticky caramel. This is like one of those vanillas that I feel like is like one of the better vanillas that you can find. The caramel scared me a bit, but it's like that light caramel. It's not... Okay, sorry, I don't know where that interrupted me. Champy was barking at something outside. He's a good boy. He's always on the lookout. But what I was saying was this is a light caramel. It's not a heavy, dark, deep caramel. It's more of a lighter caramel. And I feel like you do get sea salt in this. Not sea salt in like the body care way, the strong, heavy sea salt. It's more of like if you were to get like a caramel and it had like sea salt in it. That's what I feel like. I don't know. This one was a beautiful vanilla though. Just really, really good. Now, when I first warmed this, it threw like crazy, and then it kind of died down after the first couple of hours, and I was like, oh no, like this bar is not doing well. And then I turned my warmers back on this morning and I can smell it again. So I think this one is going to be like strong in the beginning, and then it kind of tones down, and then it just kind of goes into this like pretty vanilla scent. Okay, the next one I have is Lemon Lime Fizz. I don't have a scent note for this one, but I feel like this one is, I feel like there's supposed to be like a fizzy aspect to this. This one just came off as like a soft citrus to me. I wasn't impressed with this one. I kept thinking like, where's the fizzy? Yeah, this is just like a soft lemon. I was really disappointed in this one. I was hoping for fizziness. I love like a lemon fizz type scent, but this was not it. Yeah. This one did good though. I mean, for a lemon, if you're looking for like a soft lemon scent, that one is very pretty. Okay, next up we have Sedona Sunset, and Sedona Sunset is Desert Lily, Vanilla, Orchid, Creamy Coconut Milk, and Ethereal Jasmine. This one to me was the best I can describe it. So I've been to Sedona. We used to go to the desert a lot when I was a kid. We'd go camping, we'd go to Sedona, we'd go to Grand Canyon, Death Valley, all those places. And one of the things that I took away from this bar is it totally reminded of like hot desert. I don't know how to describe that exactly, but it did smell like hot rocks. Like, and I know that that sounds weird, but at the end of the day, after the rocks have been beaten by the sun, because it gets really, really hot out there, there's this scent. And I feel like this bar captures it. Now, when I first warmed it, I wasn't loving it, but once it kind of dies down and kind of sets for a bit in the warmer, it does turn into something prettier. I don't know if I'll keep this. I have it clubbed right now. Just as I'm warming through the bars, I'm deciding if I want to keep them or not. I don't know if this one will stay. It does have like a warm, creamy, slightly floral scent, but I do feel like it smells like the end of a desert day. Like if you were to watch the sunset outside, like this is what you would smell. Yeah, I don't know how to describe, how I'm getting like the hot rock smell, but it is very, like I said, I think maybe the warmth in this bar is making me think that. Yeah, there is a floral note in here that I think you have to like, and I think it might be the jasmine that kind of gives it that like a little bit of a different floral note that some people may not enjoy. So I don't know how people feel about this one, but I think it is pretty. I'll have to warm it again to see how I like it. Okay, this was kind of the disappointment of the week. Sweetheart Sugar Cookie. I wanted to love this one so much, but it just did not do well. Sweet cherry, green pistachio, vanilla bean, sugared musk. Now for the beginning of this, I really, really liked this scent. I thought, oh, this is going to be really good. And then I just couldn't smell it. It was just kind of like, it just kind of fell flat on me. I don't know, like pistachio is not one of my favorite scents. It has to be very light and done very well. And I didn't get pistachio out of here. It wasn't like strong or anything. And the cherry's really nice. It's kind of like a sweet cherry and a sweet pistachio. I don't know. I have this in my club. I'm going to try it again. See if I can get it to perform better in like the bathroom. Okay, next up we have Pumpkin Tiramisu. And this one is pumpkin with brown sugar, vanilla cream, Italian dessert. So that's like the tiramisu part. This one was a very creamy pumpkin. This one did pretty good. It was not like the strongest performer, but I don't know that I'd want this to be. I think because it's so creamy that it was kind of just like a good room filler, space filler. It was really nice. I'd like to try this one again. So I do have this in my club, and I'll probably keep a bar for a little bit to see if I like it for a second warming. It's kind of got a little spice to it. It's kind of a little spicy, but it's mostly creamy. It's like a creamy pumpkin. I really enjoyed that one. This one threw me for a freaking loop. White Amber and Silk. On cold, I did not like the smell of this. This is Warm Amber, Bergamot, Comforting Cotton, and I think it says like something about a smooth finish. Totally agree with the smooth finish. This one on cold smelled like a soap to me, but on warm, this completely transformed. If you've never tried this one before, this one was good. It kind of has a, it kind of does smell like cotton, but it's like that sweater cotton, or like, what's that cotton in the wax vendor world that's kind of like a warmer cotton smell? And it's smooth. It is really, really smooth. When it says silk, I literally thought this smells silky. I don't know how they captured that in wax, but it has a silky smell. I really enjoy this one. This one surprised me. This might be like a new favorite. I don't know. I mean, not a favorite, but I would probably get another bar. Okay, just a few more here. Really quickly though, if you can, like this video, please. I'm running kind of an experiment. I never say like my video, subscribe, hit notification bells, all that other stuff. So I'm curious if I say like the video, if you like the video, if I'll get more likes. I'm curious. So if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button and let's see how many likes we can get on this video. I'm curious because I usually, like my likes are normally around the same number and it never matches the views. And I know when I'm watching a video, I don't remember to like it unless I'm in the habit of it. So if you want to like, if you want to hit the like button, please do so I can see. Bonfire Beach. So just a few more here. I did forget one vendor wax melt. I'll get to that at the end. Bonfire Beach is toasted marshmallow, white flint, sandalwood, salty sea air, and ocean spray. I like this one. I don't know if I'm going to continue to purchase this one. I might grab one like per season. It is a really nice scent. I do like that it's marshmallow with a hint of, there's a hint of smoky, which I think is the white flint. You do kind of get an ocean air. It kind of reminds me of some vendor scents that have similar scent notes. And you do get an earthiness from the sandalwood. I do like this one. To me, it's pretty simple, but Scentsy has their own take on it, so I do like it. I got this from a sweet friend. You know who you are if you are out there. This is Bambi Twitter pated. Sorry, you know it's Scentsy. This is Meyer Lemon, Morning Dew, and Lush Wild Moss. This one surprised me. I actually really like this one. This one is like an earthy. It's like a fresh morning. It's a little sweet green. I think you do get a little bit of the lemon, but it's not super strong lemon. This one is just really nice and pretty. I like this one. It's kind of more on the green side of the Scentsy world. So if you don't like green scents, you might not like that one. But that one's just a little different. Something I don't find in vendor wax, or I haven't found in vendor wax. The next one I have is My Hero. I don't know what was up with this bar, and I don't know. I was testing out a new warmer, so I'm wondering if it's the warmer, but this is Cool Citrus, White Birch, and Crisp Air. I did not get any scent from this, like at all. So it may be the new warmer. I'm not sure. I bought the Sunset Sands because it's leaving the catalog, and I've always thought that warmer was really pretty, but I don't know if it's going to perform for me or not. It doesn't smell very strong, so I'm not sure. But I did bag it because I did realize that it was starting to kind of go like that. I'll try it in another warmer to see if I can get a scent throw. And then the last thing I have is the Pharmacist's Daughter Peppermint Cream. It says peppermint candies and vanilla cream. Pretty basic. I did like this one. I had a chunk left, and this is again when I was kind of testing my warmers to see what was going on with them. And yeah, this one is good. This one is a nice creamy peppermint. It's kind of the kind of peppermint I like when it's not the holidays. You can kind of warm it through summer and spring, and yeah, this is just a good, nice, creamy peppermint. So again, I'm not purchasing. I'm going to try my hardest. I really just have no desire, you guys. Like, I really want to work through my stash. So if you kind of want to follow in on that journey and you don't want to be tempted to go buy wax, I think this is a good way. By watching a lot of warm reviews, it motivates you to go in and start warming your wax. So that's kind of where I'm at. I am going to take notes on things that I enjoy or might like want to purchase again, but as far as that, I don't know like how that's going to work, because I don't know if you guys do this too. This is just random. But sometimes I'll warm something and I think, oh my gosh, I need like 4 more of that. I love it. I'll warm it. I'll enjoy it for a couple months and then I'm like, I'm sick of it. So I do have to be careful. Oh, there is one more thing I wanted to talk about really quick. I wanted to talk super fast about this. I had said I would update you guys on the fragrance flower. This is doing really well. I'm surprised at how much scent this puts out. It does keep our bathroom smelling really nice. So this is a sparkling spice citrus. It's the fragrance flower. I will show it to you when it's done. It is getting color on the flowers, not stems, the whatever you want to call it. The flowers starting to turn colors. It's pretty cool. So I think I will get another one when some more come out that I'm interested in, but that is doing really well. I don't have any body care this week. I'm close to finishing up some stuff, but I didn't include it this week. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a fabulous week. It is almost the end of February already. It seemed like January took forever and then February is just flying by. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.